So, just listening to my Pandora radio. Gonna do a little bit for you, you know, a little something to keep you entertained, because there's it's funny when you can actually see the point in which I'm going to go somewhere with a train of thought, and then my mind just says, no, don't do that. Do this instead. It's a little bit more spontaneous, kind of like this whole little piece I'm putting together for you. Respect that, because if you don't, no one's gonna know. Either way. So it's really a preference, you know? Just focus on me. Don't look at this region. Well, now that I've directed attention, it's really, how do you not, you know? You know, you do know. Oh, you know. Okay, you know. When people say you know, do you ever really know? No, you don't. But you say you do because the explanation just takes way too long. Then again, I'm assuming that you don't know. Maybe you do know. Do you know? I don't know. So, you know. But with other idioms, like a grain of salt, do you ever take it with a grain of salt? No, you don't. Because you're too fucking literal. So, lighten up. You know? Like, take it with some consideration, that's what it means. So if I was like, hey, you think I'm a condescending asshole because I'm explaining this idiom. And then you were like, yeah, I know you are. And then I'd say, with a grain of salt, then you'd say, go fuck yourself. Right? See, that was me making sure you're actually paying attention. But if you weren't, you're just as well off. This is really fun. This is very therapeutic for me because I'm rambling. And who doesn't like to ramble? Well, maybe you don't. Maybe you do like to ramble, but because your brain's like, oh, you can't actually get your thoughts out as coherently as I can. But is it really coherent if I just keep talking about like some kind of random thing? Yeah, I suppose it is. This song is the jam, by the way. I love me some Lupe. Love me some Lupe. Sometimes Pandora will just play the most random thing. Just not related to whatever it is you chose. Like it'll be like, I want to listen to Barbara Walters, who's not actually an artist that I know of. Maybe she has some country songs out there. And then Barbara Walters. And then it'll play her. And she'll be like, I'm on 60 Minutes. And then the next person will be like, Skrillex, you know, be like, and I'm like, that's not Barbara Walters. That's not even, where's the association? Does Barbara Walters like Skrillex? Maybe. The only reason I know of that is because of some homies who like it. Shout out, I know you love some Skrillex. Which is kind of tight, you know. I mean, at first I was like, it's kind of abrasive, you know, it's hitting a lot of things, but then you're like, tweaking and stuff when you're jamming to it. Like if you were high on something, that might put you in a coma. But then like snap you out of the coma in seconds after. And that was a horrible snap. But you know what I mean. That? Full circle. That's what I did. I'm done now. Came full circle. I'm finished. Toodles. And noodles.